And we are live. What's going on, people? How you guys doing? You know, I thought I would fire up a live stream, talk some boxing, talk whatever really, you know. No biggie, no pressure, no stress. Talk whatever you want. Fire away, man, fire away. Wait for some people to get in. And yeah, man, we'll have a chat. We'll have a chat, man. Your boy feels like absolute trash, but yeah. Thought we'd fire up a live stream, you know. Yo, what's up, man? Selwyn Minge. What's going on, man? I'm guessing that is Brian, I want to say. If I had to guess, I think that's Brian. We'll see. Tell me who you are. Because I've not seen that name before. Like I said, I think it's Brian. We'll see. Hang on, we've got loads of shit in our way here. Let's get rid of that shit. Let's get rid of all this nonsense. Okay, there we go. Yeah, I thought it was Brian. I knew it was, man. I just knew it. Nah, man. To be honest with you, Brian, I totally forgot about it. The Italian card. You know, I've gone live now. I forgot about it. You know, it is what it is now. It is what it is. We're not going to shut this down and watch Sam Edgington. I'd rather talk boxing, to be quite honest. But nah, Sam's okay. Sam's okay. He's a fun fighter, at least, you know. He's a fun fighter. We've got Triple J in the chat. What's going on, man? Triple J, one of the regulars. Shout out, man. Yo, AA Boxing and Blunts. Serious question. Who wins, Lee McGregor or Cash the prick Farooq? I've got Lee McGregor. I'm leaning towards Lee McGregor, but it's a very good fight. I can't really split them, but, you know, gun to my head, I would go with McGregor, to be quite honest. But, you know, credit to both guys for putting it on the line early on. I think both guys are really good prospects. And, yeah, man, may the best man win. May the best man win. It's a good fight. Triple J cutting the grass. It's got to be done, man. It's got to be done. I hate cutting the grass. I really do. Cannot stand it. Jesus. Can't stand it. Big stiff idiot. He's going with Cash Ali. Sorry, what am I saying Cash Ali for? Jesus Christ. Big stiff idiot is going for Cash Farooq against Lee McGregor. Cash Ali. Jesus Christ. Your boy's washed. He's done. He's shot. Jesus Christ. Yo, right hook boxing. Shout out. What's going on, man? How you guys? How you doing? How you doing? By the way, Right Hook's got a channel. If you want to check him out, you know, give him a sub. Really good channel. Really enjoy his content. So give him a follow. But yeah, man, that Cash Farooq fight against Lee McGregor, that's a really good fight. You know, it's a really good fight. They could have waited to make that fight bigger, but, you know, credit to both guys for taking it now at domestic level. They could have easily waited. Easily. But, you know, for me, you know, those type of fights always make sense because the loser, if he loses in good fashion, he can come back. And obviously the winner, he's in a great spot. So I like the fight. I really do. I think it's a great fight. Cash Farooq, you know, he's looked good defending that British title. Lee McGregor won that Commonwealth really early on. So that's a great fight, man. NBT Boxing in the chat. What's going on, man? NBT, man, on Twitter. Every single tweet he knocks out the park. It's like a fucking viral tweet in the boxing world. I don't know how he does it, man. I don't know how he does it. Every single tweet goes viral. I tell you, it's crazy. It's good stuff, though, man. Good stuff. NBT, by the way, has a channel himself when he actually uploads, of course. But yeah, good stuff, though, man. Good stuff. Yeah, AA, I totally agree. It's on a small hall show, but whoever wins will get a bigger arena and a massive push. So yeah, it's a win-win. I agree. I agree. Like I said, I am leaning towards Lee McGregor, but guns to my head, I'm not really that confident. I'm really not. Big stiff idiot. Archie Sharp's talking about Jamel Herring for the WBO. How do you see that going? To be quite honest, I don't think Jamel Herring is the strongest champion in the world, but I would still pick him to beat Archie Sharp. Archie Sharp is one of those guys who he looks flashy, quick hands, nice feet, but for me, the guy looks susceptible to pressure. His chin is up in the air. He backs up with his hands down. I think the guy's going to get found out when he goes above domestic level, personally. I mean, I believe Sam Bowen would knock Archie Sharp out. I really do. So, there we go. Disappointed bro. Title says ask anything and you... Age, sex, location. I'm gender fluid. I'm 25 years old, and we are from the UK. Jesus, man. But yeah, man, just talking some shit, Nothing. No, there's no real topics. There's no boxing this weekend. We've got Peter Quillin fighting Alfredo Angulo. I mean, how Angulo is still fighting, how that guy's still got a license is beyond me. I mean, the guy's taken more beatings than Omaha Beach. Do you know what I mean? It's crazy. So I expect Peter Quillin to beat the hell out of Angulo. And yeah, that's really it this weekend for boxing. Yeah, MBT, I do remember. I'm not that old, I remember. Omegle, that's it. Unrivaled Boxing Talk. Yes, sir. Nordic Warrior in the chat. Shout out to Nordic Warrior. He himself's got a channel, so check him out. Give him a sub. I really enjoy his content, so check him out, man. Lewis is in the chat. What's going on, man? How you doing? How you doing? Just chilling with a cup of tea, It's no biggie, man. There's no stress tonight. Just talking some boxing and whatever comes up. No worries, Nordic, man. No worries at all. Yo, Dylan in the chat. I've not seen you here before, Dylan, so shout out to Dylan. Who wins, Prime Wilder or Prime Vladimir? You've got to go with Vladimir Klitschko. Far more proven. He reigned for 10 years at the top. Technically better, in my opinion. For me, I would go for Vladimir Klitschko. Obviously, Deontay Wilder can crack. He's got a puncher's chance, but I would take Vladimir in that fight, personally. Deontay Wilder needs to get a few more wins on that resume before I can, really pick him over guys like Klitschko. But, I guess he's got a puncher's chance. But, I have to go with Vladimir. Yeah, man, Lewis is going okay at the minute. It's not going too bad. It's not going too bad. It's up to you, Unrivaled, mate. It's up to you. I didn't even see it on my feed on YouTube. Boxing Brains, he's picking Edgington to win. The other guy's going to get walked down. I'll be honest with you, I can never pick Edgington to win a fight, The guy defensively is so bad. Like, his chin isn't the best, especially at 154. I think the guy, he's there to get to be beaten up, really. I've never seen this Italian dude fight before. Maybe Edgington can beat him, but yeah, doesn't really say much in my opinion either way. Exactly like Nordic said, good power, but yeah, horrible defense. Horrible defense from Sam Edgington. He's fun to watch, no doubt about it. He really is. But yeah, man, he's going to be on the end of a few knockouts in his career if he goes on for a long time. He really is. Boxing brains. Edgington's a poor man's Ted Cheeseman. Pretty much. Cheeseman's more durable. I think he's got better punch technique. He brings better volume. But yeah, I can see that comparison. I can see it. Yeah, Nordic, that's a good point. Imagine Prime Vladimir jabbing Wilder. Remember Wilder versus Duhaupas? Yeah, Wilder took a lot of jabs in that fight, busted his eye up, made him swell up. In a boxing match, Deontay can't beat Klitschko. It's just that simple. He could land that big right hand, of course, but you've got to favour Vladimir in that fight. You really do. You have to favour Vladimir. Damn. NBT, he's got $35 on Edgington at round 9 at 28-1. Damn. See, I wouldn't put any money on Sam. I really wouldn't. Man, I really wouldn't. I felt he's been awful in recent fights. He got bashed up by Liam Smith. He got knocked out by that Stay Busy fight. Who did he fight? Hassan Maranquinho? Somebody like that from Tanzania? That was supposed to be a Stay Busy fight. He went in there and he got banjoed. He got smashed up. It's like crazy. Like Sam Edgington is the only guy who can lose a warm-up fight by knockout. But he's entertaining. He's certainly entertaining, as Nordic said. Yo, George Gordon in the chat. Jesus Christ, our monitor has just gone off. There we go, it's back. But yeah, you're right, Benjamin. Smith just destroyed Edgington. Smashed him up. Smashed him from pillar to post. Yeah, AA, I saw that. Luther Clay's fighting. He's fighting an unbeaten guy. I've never seen Luther Clay fight before. I've heard of him, but I've never seen him. So, if he can win that fight, he gets ranked, basically. So, I will watch the card back, but right now I'm not watching it, to be honest with you. Who's your favourite boxer of all time? Damn, that's a hard one. That really is a hard one. Favourite boxer of all time? I don't think I have a set favourite. I've got guys I like, though, obviously. Carlos Monzon, I like a lot. James Toney. I like Tyson, actually, quite a lot. It's hard. I think that's a video topic. Favourite fighter of all time or fighters. Yo, Duck in the chat. What's up, Duck? How you doing, man? Shout out to Duck. He's been supporting a little while now. By the way, lads, if you could smash the like, helps the channel out, apparently. That's what all the big YouTubers say, so I'm going to say it as well. Fuck it. Yeah, smash the like, lads. What do you think of Shakur Stevenson versus Joey Gonzalez? It's part of a great night of boxing starting in the UK with the World Boxing Super Series final. Yeah, man. I like that fight, Stevenson versus Gonzalez. Gonzalez is certainly Stevenson's toughest fight to date. He himself is unbeaten. He can punch a bit. Good counter-puncher. I think that's a good fight. I really do. Two unbeaten guys with all the ambition of youth. And, there's some beef there as well. So I think it's going to be a good fight. but I would favour Stevenson on points, personally. I don't think Stevenson's going to stop Gonzalez, but I think Stevenson pips him to the post, beats him on points, from what I've seen of both fighters. But it's a good fight, in my opinion, at least. Yes, sir, unrivaled boxing talk and news. Smash the like, it helps promote the growth and visibility of the channel. Exactly. Exactly. All boxing talk and news, man. How you going? How's it going? Sorry. How's it going? How do you think Hunter will do at heavyweight? How far do you think he can go? He's certainly an interesting prospect, and he's a breath of fresh air, in my opinion. The guy boxes, but he doesn't run. He throws a bunch of punches. He's got quick hands, quick feet. I like him a lot. I think he gives a lot of guys problems. Does he beat the top 5 guys? That remains to be seen. But outside the top 5, I mean, I think the guy's got a chance against most people, if I'm being honest. I really do. I like Michael Hunter because there's no nonsense. There's no nonsense with Michael Hunter. There's not many fighters who call out Povetkin and people like that. Michael Hunter could easily, rack up some wins, get a high ranking, and try to hold out for a title shot. But he's gunning for all of these guys, so I respect that. I like that. And yeah, Michael Hunter for me. Does he win a title? Gun to my head, no. But I like his ambition. I like the fact he wants to fight people. That's what I like. As a boxing fan, ultimately, that's all that matters. Or that's the main thing that matters. If you're willing to fight people and you prove that time again, that's all I really want as a boxing fan. Everything else is secondary, in my opinion. Well, in my opinion. But there we go. Yeah, we've got Cameron in the chat as well. Shout out to Cameron. By the way, Cameron's got a channel himself. I know he's going to upload some interviews soon, so check Cameron out. I've seen some of Cameron's interviews in the past. Good stuff, man. By the way, lads, I'll drop a link in a second. So if anybody wants to join, you're more than welcome. You are more than welcome. Dude, we're just talking whatever, man. Whatever comes up, comes up. Hang on, how do you get rid of this shit? Fuck's sake. Here we go. There's a link in the chat if anybody wants to join. Like I say, anybody's welcome. Cameron, Right Hook, NBT, Unrivaled, AA. Whoever wants to jump on can jump on. Yo, shout out to Lewis, man. He's here for a few moments. No worries, Lewis, man. You're here all the time. So shout out to Lewis. He's been subbed for a long, long time. So one of the faithful is Lewis. Shout out, man. Yes, sir. Exactly, Duck. Hunter's beating these guys, man. I'd like to see Hunter versus Povetkin. I think that's the fight for me anyway. I think that's a great fight for that undercard in Saudi Arabia. And if Hunter can beat Povetkin, he's in a great spot at that point. He really is. Even Hunter versus the winner of Chisora Parker would be a really good fight. I think that's a really, really good fight. We'll see what happens with Hunter. I think the Povetkin fight will be made. Yeah, no worries, MBT, man. You're welcome anytime. You're welcome anytime. Look at Duck in the chat, talking absolute nonsense. Jesus Christ. Where were we at, man? Okay, let's get... We have Signals in the building. What's going on, man?
Oi, oi.
Yeah, what's going on? Signals? What's all that about?
Oh, I don't know, mate.
You got old anorexic Wallhouse in your picture there. Is that anorexic Wallhouse?
I don't know, mate.
That is.
I
Fair
don't
play.
know.
Fair play. Yo, are you watching this Italian card? I'm not, by the way, but
This is the Jordan Gill card and all that crap.
yeah.
No,
Nah, neither am I. I mean,
I'm a boxing junkie, but that's
yeah, I can't make myself watch it if I'm
the
being honest.
signals don't go that way.
Yes, sir, man. So, what do you want to? Anything you want to get off your chest in regards to boxing? Fire away if you do.
I like boxing at the moment.
So do I.
The next
Especially
few
this.
weeks,
Yeah,
the next pretty much from next weekend all the way through, there isn't a bad week.
exactly, man. It's a great October, especially, man. Jesus.
October through November's lit as well at the moment.
Yeah, it's looking great, honestly. What fight? If you, I tell you what, I'll give you this question.
You already know the answer. Gvozdyk, Beterbiev. It's lineal. It's ring. It's unified. It's light heavyweight. First time unification at light heavyweight in, I think, 8 years. No, 6 years. 6 years. When was the last time Kovalev unified?
He
Was it
unified against
2014?
Hopkins,
Hopkins.
2014.
Yeah, so 5 years ago was the last time we had a unification at light heavyweight.
Hang on, got a fucking spider. I'm gonna fucking kill this cunt. For fuck's sake.
Yeah. So, yeah, the 8th of November. You know what I mean? So nearly 5 years to the day.
Yep.
Was the last time we had that. But this one's got the lineal on the line, the lineal from Adonis. Gvozdyk won it. You've got Russia versus Ukraine. Power puncher, accumulation puncher, timid tactician versus a brute force guy. Come forward, both guys. Gvozdyk arguably the better feet on the back. Well, definitely on the back foot. Both guys vulnerable. That fight just has everything you love about boxing written all over it. And if it doesn't deliver, we'd all be disappointed. Heavily.
Yeah. I cannot see that fight being a bad fight. I would be shocked. I honestly, I'd be shocked if that goes for distance. I think somebody's getting slept. I cannot see that going 12. I really can't. I've got Beterbiev, as you know. I'm still going with Beterbiev right now. It's not my final pick, but I don't think it's going to change. Honestly, something tells me. I don't think Gvozdyk will be able to cope with Beterbiev when he's on his chest. I don't think he can cope with that strength, the raw aggression, the tenacity. I don't think he can cope with that, honestly.
He'll pick him off mid-range. That's the beauty of this fight isn't when Beterbiev's on his chest, right? The beauty of this fight is each time he's coming in to get onto his chest.
Yeah.
So as he's being picked off, how he's dealing with being picked off to get there. Mm-hmm. Do you know what I mean? He has to get through that. He needs to get through Gvozdyk's mid-range.
Yes, sir. And he gets caught in those moments. I mean, as we know,
Callum Johnson exposed that.
Callum Johnson, Jeff Page both dropped him.
Yep.
Even Kaladzic was timing him with that right hand coming in. So that shot's going to be there for Gvozdyk, and that's a great shot. For me, that's his best punch, that straight right counter. That's his best shot. And the uppercut as well is there. It's going to be interesting. Basically, how I put it, either Gvozdyk is going to walk Beterbiev onto a shot, or Beterbiev's going to run through him. It's one of the two.
Was the question you were going to ask me going to be if I could only watch one of these fights, or if I could only go to one of these fights?
No, if you could only watch one of these fights for the remainder of the year, what would it be?
That would be the one. But if I could only go to one fight, I have a different answer.
Taylor?
No.
Inoue?
No.
Am I missing something really obvious?
Yeah. The one fight I would really go to, because it's actually a mega fight, is Canelo Kovalev.
Canelo Kovalev. I keep on forgetting about that fight.
And the reason why is like it is historical.
Yeah.
It's something that is an event. Speaking on like the history side of things, it's very rare a guy moves up 2 weight divisions and has a legit chance at winning against a legit Hall of Fame fighter.
Oh yeah, that's a good point. That's a
Very
good
rare.
point.
And you would be in the eyes of history if he won legitimately.
Yeah, apparently there's no catch weight.
I'm wondering if there's a rehydration clause, because they have specified so many times there's no catch weight, but they haven't mentioned the word rehydration clause at all. And normally that's the first thing they mention with a Canelo fight.
Yep.
But Kovalev stereotypically comes in between 187 and 189 on fight night.
Yeah. So, listen, how do you feel about it? Who are you like? Initial thoughts? How are you feeling? Who are you leaning towards?
In a perfect and just sport, Kovalev wins on points.
Yeah.
In a sport that I watch regularly, I think Canelo's going to take a split decision.
Yep. I could see that. I could see that. For me, it just basically rests on the whole weight. Obviously, there's no catch weight, apparently. We'll see about the rehydration clause. Once I know that, I can make my pick. But right now,
Yeah.
cards are close to my chest. If it's a
I'll be honest.
rehydration clause, going with Canelo
Yeah.
without
That,
Kovalev.
I'll be honest. I think both guys can stop each other in this fight as well.
Yeah.
Canelo 175. That's a big weight. That's a big weight leap. Well, that's 15 pounds. This
It's a
guy
massive.
already has issues with his engine. He takes time off in rounds. Kovalev. Would you say pound for pound the best jab to the solar plexus in the sport? I would.
100%.
He'll suck the life and engine out of you. People were wondering why Yard got knocked out with a jab. Bro, he got knocked out by 200.
Exactly. That jab to the chest, the jab to the stomach, just sucked the wind out of him.
And he can do that to Canelo. Canelo has to get past that jab. Canelo, he's got great head movement, and he's good at riding with punches and slipping shots, but he's putting a lot of pressure on his knees. He's so top heavy. And his feet, they're not amazing. They're okay. But he's got slow feet.
I don't think he's got better feet than Kovalev. I think Kovalev's got quicker feet at light heavyweight.
I think he does too. I think Kovalev's feet are excessively fast in comparison. And he's also... Canelo's never really done well with offbeat fighters, has he?
No.
Lara, Floyd.
Even Trout.
Trout, yeah, he struggled when Trout would go 1 to 1 2 1 and then mix it and change it and vary it. Kovalev has one of the best offbeat jabs in the sport.
100%.
Probably the best offbeat jab in the sport. I mean, Golovkin, he's a rhythmic jabber. Likes to come in, did it, you know what I mean? We know what he does, but Kovalev just, he's so hard to read, so hard to time. But then again, Kovalev, he's getting on. He's older. He's withered. He's just come off of a hard fight where he was getting beat up in one of those rounds. Like, he was getting beat up in that round.
He was, yeah, round 8.
8th round? 7th or 8th? One or the other. He was getting tagged hard. And how is he? What's his recovery time? But then I'm thinking to myself, actually, maybe it was good for him to have that fight. Maybe it was good for him to be out there and have a bit of a tough fight. Have it. Then take a couple of weeks off, go back into training camp. He's fit.
Yeah, and he won't have to work on cutting loads of weight. He's still at a good weight now.
Yeah.
No, there's none of that to worry about. So yeah, I can see the theory about him being overtrained and tired, but you can see the flip side as well. You know, maybe it could work to his benefit. The fact he's recently fought, he's in shape, he's match fit. I guess, you know, it's going to be interesting. It really is. I think it's an interesting fight. But like MBT said, like the odds on Kovalev, man, they look too good to be true. That's what's putting me off. They're amazing. Yeah. They really are. But I don't know, man. It's insane.
Bro, when that betting line opened with Canelo at an 8-1 favorite, I was like, "You what? There's something wrong. There's something wrong." I'm not trying to say that like boxing is fixed, but boxing is fixed.
8-1.
8-1.
Canelo
Like,
wasn't 8-1 against Jacobs, I don't think.
no, he wasn't. He opened out a 1-4 favorite.
Yeah. It's crazy.
I do, but then again, Kovalev ended up going in with yard evens. Is Kovalev just excessively underrated by the bookies?
Yeah, potentially, because that yard fight got closer and closer and closer as it got to the fight.
But
That's a good point.
even when he opened, he was only a 1-4 against Yard, a guy who hadn't fought anyone.
Yeah, man. Even like earlier on in Kovalev's career against Cleverly, bruv, I remember getting Kovalev at evens against Cleverly.
You got him at evens, man. I got him just over evens, just over. I think I got him at what was it? I think it was 13-8.
Yeah, it's crazy,
On
man.
fight night, I got him at 13-8, and I think I got him on the I could have went for the stoppage, and I think that was at 3-1.
Yeah,
Mad.
maybe you're right. Maybe they just overlook him, underrate him. That's a good point. But
You
you
know
know
he
the
ended up with
bookies.
Hopkins evens as well.
Oh, did he?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was super confident he would beat B Hop at the time. I really was, but yeah, man, it's an interesting fight. There's so much to take into account, obviously, in that one. It's not just the two guys in the ring. It's everything else outside it. The weight, the judges, the politics. It's all of that. You have to take it into account.
Here's one for you, Del. If you were to take Kovalev specifically on points,
Yeah,
right? 9-1.
Jesus, 9-1. Christ.
If you took him on a KO, it's 11-2. Canelo for the KO was 7-4. And Canelo on points is evens.
Man.
And if you really wanted to be a betting man and go with the group round betting, which is what I'm doing on Kovalev, right? I'm gonna do all of these. If you were to pick Kovalev to stop him in rounds 1-3 at 18-1, 4-6 at 14-1, 7-9 14-1, or if you really wanted to go, which I'm going late, 10-12, suck the energy out of him, take him out of there late, 20-1.
Damn.
And that's rounds 10-12 at 20-1. Do you want the specific round betting by any chance? Because this will blow your mind.
Yeah, go for it.
If Kovalev were to knock out Canelo in the first round at 60-1, round 2 is 50-1, then it's 45-1, and then it's 40-1 all the way up until the 11th round, then back to 10th round, which is 50-1, then 55-1, then 60-1. That's for Kovalev. And Canelo, if you pick the round, the 60-1 first round, second 45, 33, 25, 22, 17, then it's all 16s up until round 11. And then you 17-1 and then 20-1 round 12. Those odds are so heavily skewed in Canelo's favor, even in the knockout ratio.
Yep. Everything tells me to avoid this fight in regards to betting, but those odds are too good to pass up, honestly, on Kovalev. It's far too good to pass up. I'll have some. I'll make some bets. I might try and hedge it with something with Canelo, but yeah, we'll see, man. We'll see. Yeah, man. And on the undercard, by the way, Ryan Garcia versus Romero Duno.
Ryan Garcia is beating Duno.
Do you think? That's what I thought originally, but I did see a couple of Duno's fights, and he brings good pressure. He's a hard puncher. It's a good fight. I think it's a good test.
He's such a good puncher.
I think it's a good test. I think.
I remember when I was watching him against Juan Antonio Rodriguez, technical decision guy. Rodriguez is like terrible, bro.
Yeah.
Like these guys that Duno's fighting are worse than the guys Garcia is fighting by a lot.
Do you reckon?
By a lot.
Yeah.
Ivan Delgado.
Yeah.
Ivan Delgado, right, is a guy who he got knocked out by Duno. He also got knocked out by Hector Tanajara in Tijuana. And he got knocked out by Charles Huerta in Los Angeles.
Yeah, man. Ryan Garcia's fought some okay guys like Jason Velez. He's solid enough, It's a good fight. It's a good test, though, I think, personally. I think it's a good test.
Step up. It's a step up, right?
Yeah.
I don't rate Ryan Garcia,
Neither
but
do I.
Duno's no good. Duno's no good.
I
Call a
don't know.
spade a spade.
Bro, Garcia looked terrible against Morales.
He did, but I think Carlos Morales would actually beat Duno.
Don't know, man.
I think he would.
Yeah, we've got Shepard in the chat. We've got the Hidden. 92 Aku. Yes, sir. We've got some people here. Humble Pie's there as well, aka Joe Blow. Yeah, man, we've got some of the regulars in here, man. Some of the regular degenerates. Look at them, man. But no, man.
I mean,
it's good. It's a good fight.
Didn't what's his face? I'm trying to think. Morales, didn't he give Alberto Machado like a decent fight?
Did he fight Machado?
He did in 2017. That was for the NABA.
Don't remember, man. Fuck, you know.
Yeah,
man. But yeah, no, Ryan Garcia, we'll see, man. I personally don't really rate him that highly. But I think this Duno fight will tell us a lot. See how far he can really go. He's one of those fighters, like, I could see him winning a vacant title if he's managed really well. But other than that, I think he's going to struggle, if I'm being honest. He looks, don't know, something about him doesn't convince me, personally. But there we go. Been wrong before. Maybe he's the goods. Fuck knows. You can never really tell with his prospects.
Until they fucking step up and do something.
Exactly. Like sometimes guys look amazing. Do you remember that dude? Was it Fernando Bajado? The fucking I forget where he's from, but that guy was supposed to be the next big thing, man. He looked awesome on the come up, but he got beat, man, and that was it. That was it. He got beat at a low level as well. But yeah, man, these prospects, it's hard to tell. I'll watch the fight though. Looking forward to it. Should be good. And yeah, man, that's a good fight though. I like it a lot. What about this weekend? You've got Peter Collin, man. Alfredo.
Oh yeah, against and Aldo. What this guy? I'm telling you, Angulo's getting more recycled than like Duck's escorts.
Exactly, man.
Shout out to Duck.
Like I said earlier, man, Angulo's taken more poundings than Omaha Beach. I mean, Jesus Christ, he must have CTE.
He couldn't be man. This guy couldn't be more shot than Sandy Hook. You know what I mean?
Fucking hell. Exactly. It's true though. Like the guy's shot to bits, man. Like he was shot when Canelo fought him. Like his last good fight was Lara, which he lost. That was his last good performance, I would say. Can't think of anything else after that of any consequence. He's a fucking punching bag with legs. Like he's basically, oh man, he's awful at this point.
He'd be the perfect opponent for Chavez Jr., wouldn't he?
Yeah, they've talked about that fight for ages, but it's never happened. It's never happened. Yeah, did you see that video from Chavez Jr. when he was fucking hitting the bag?
Oh my god!
Jesus Christ!
I was sitting there like, is that one of my mates just after coming out of the pub?
Yeah, it's crazy. See his push-ups.
Oh no, man!
Look, Jesus Christ, Chavez Jr. Man, that guy's done. I swear down, before Martinez, I saw this guy in pound-for-pound lists. I kid you not. Chavez Jr.
Yeah, I remember.
It's fucking crazy, man. Everything was set up for that guy. They stripped Martinez. They robbed him of his belt. Everything was given to him. Then he got fucked up. That was beautiful, man. That was my favourite performance that year, 2012. Sergio just fucking styling on Chavez Jr. That was beautiful, man.
I actually have a fight I wanted to ask you about because it's next weekend. Right?
Yeah.
And anybody who goes back to the start of when Dell and me live streamed together, right? This is going way back. A few months ago now. You ready for this, Dell?
Go on.
We have a rematch. We have David Avanesian versus Kerman Leharaga.
Oh, that's next weekend, yeah. First fight was really fucking good. It was really entertaining. Avanesian's hand speed, his volume got the job done, but it's going to be a great rematch. Something tells me Avanesian does it again, but
I think Leharaga's knocking him out this time.
Damn. Yeah, it's a good fight, man.
I predicted that first time, and hey, I was wrong.
Yeah, I did as well. I said Lejaraga
Big
wins that
Kerman.
first one.
Big Kerman. That's on that undercard, isn't it?
Is it on undercard?
I think so. Where? No, it's not actually. What card is that on? It's not on a card.
Yeah, I think it's separate. I think it's in Spain.
Yeah. You know what's also a good card, like fight next weekend? Batir Akhmedov versus Mario Barrios.
Yeah,
That's
Barrios.
underrated. That's for the vacant WBA World Super Light.
Yeah, I need to watch a bit more of Akhmedov personally. I've seen a bit of him, but I've not seen enough to really gauge his chances. Barrios, I've seen quite a lot of. He's okay. He's solid enough, but
Will I tell you? Will I just tell you what? Let me know that like I think Akhmedov is the goods.
go on.
When he destroyed Ishmael Barroso, and he destroyed Viktor Plotnikov.
Yeah, no, that's it. Barroso, I do remember that fight actually.
So this is a guy who's had 7 fights and he's beaten Barroso and Plotnikov.
Yeah. Barrios is okay though. I've seen a bit of Barrios.
Oh, this is a good fight, man. Barrios is longer, I believe. He's got that reach. He's got good feet because Barrios is like 5'10", isn't he?
Yeah, he's a big dude.
Yeah, he's a big boy. And I'm trying to... This is a good fight, man. But these Uzbekistanis are vicious.
They are, man. There's going to be a whole wave of those guys coming over soon, turning pro. Like you say, like fucking Akhmadaliev, Majidov's recently turned over. And some of these guys won't turn out to be the goods, but listen, there's going to be some of these guys who are the goods. Trust me on that. There will. And these guys are starting to like turn pro a bit younger now as well. You know, guys like Akhmadaliev. He was 24? Something like that.
Oh mate, he's a force.
I think he's very good. I was so pissed we never saw that fight last weekend with him and Roman.
That was the fight you were looking forward to the most, wasn't it?
Yeah.
He's 7-0, Akhmadaliev. 7-0. He's 5 for 5.5. He's a fucking southpaw. And I'm just saying, when I watched him against Carlson, right, and Zarate, bruh. Bruh. This guy destroyed Carlson. Now, Carlson isn't a bad fighter at all, man. He ain't bad at all. He's lost to some whatevers, but he ain't bad at all. Yeah, like I remember his fight with Shinsuke. I can never pronounce this. Shinsuke Yamanaka, right? When he was fighting with him, this is what's his face? Carlson. When he was fighting with him, he got stopped. But he caught Yamanaka with some heavy body shots, and Yamanaka was hurt for a moment. I thought he was going to take him out. I was like, whoa. And then he got fucked. But but Akhmadaliev made him look like a butterbean.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Made him look nothing.
Shepherd of Sons in the chat, he said Jalalov. Yes, sir. That guy's a fucking brute. I'm kind of pissed.
I want to see so badly.
Go on, go for it.
Jalalov, next year I would love to see at Christmas time. Jalalov versus Filip Hrgovic.
Oh, that's beautiful. That is beautiful. I'll be honest with you, though. I am kind of pissed he's gone back to the amateurs for now.
He shouldn't be in the amateurs.
No. I'd rather him
stay pro. He's also got a fight scheduled in 11 days, apparently.
Really?
According to fucking Mauricio Fatboy.
Oh, Fatty Suleiman.
Yeah, Fatty Suleiman. The man with the plan. And the can of getting beef lodged in his gut.
Yeah, Jalolov, man. That knockout against Ricardo Torres. Fucking hell. Yeah, did you see that? That was a nasty knockout. Picture perfect as well, man. He was like on the canvas. Like, it was like he was like a chalk outline of a dead body, man. It's crazy. It's a beautiful knockout with that left hand. Jesus. Jalolov's going to be a force when he turns pro. Well, when he
turns pro.
when he concentrates on the pros.
I know what they're doing with him, right? And it makes sense to me. He has no name recognition yet.
Yeah.
I've been hearing reports Matchroom want to sign him, right?
Yeah.
I really do, but they want to be able to make it easier to build him. He's already got a decent record, 7-8, whatever. Bro, he's gonna win these amateurs, these World Amateur Championships, and then probably do the Olympics next year.
Mm-hmm.
That's what
Yeah.
they're doing: World Amateur Championships and Olympic gold. That's what they're aiming for, or Olympic silver, so that they can
Market him.
But with a record of 8-0, with that already, or something like that, they can immediately market him and get him into bigger fights.
Yeah, because he's still not that old. What's he, 24?
24, 25, 6'7", southpaw.
Yeah, exactly.
Fucking hell.
He can move as well.
I know. What is that? He's like Klitschko a little bit with his movement.
He is. Yeah,
Still leaning back and stuff. Man, I'm telling you right now, did you see that left hand he took out Torres with?
Yes, sir. That's beautiful.
Who's standing up to that?
Not
I
Torres.
don't care about size difference, bruh. No one's standing up to that. That was so big, that shot.
It's timed him perfectly, man. Walked him right into it. The guy looked like he was dead. Honestly. That's crazy. He was...
I didn't like Suleiman's comments, though.
Oh, about the pro fighting an amateur.
That's not the part I didn't like, right? So, you're the president of the WBC, right?
Yeah.
You're supposed to know your boxing, right? Will you agree with me on that?
Yeah.
Right, so where is it? Brutal and criminal to allow a professional boxer, Jalilov from Russia, first of all, Uzbekistani, with 6-0 as a pro, to fight outclassed, outweighed, and far smaller USA 20-year-old amateur Torres, AIBA World Amateur Championships in Russia. Jalilov is scheduled for a 7th pro fight in 11 days in the USA, right?
Yeah.
First and foremost, Torres has had more amateur fights than Jalilov.
Yep.
Torres just had a knockout. And Jalilov, yeah, sure, he knocks him out. Sure, he's bigger. It's super heavyweight, bro. Do you have a problem when you when you're sanctioning fights, right? I'm just gonna say this straight up, where you have Effie Jagba and you're sanctioning him to fucking fight with guys who are walking out of the ring, Mauricio.
Exactly.
Do you know what I mean?
Exactly. It's BS as well because, like,
It's hypocritical. It's US propaganda and it's faggotry.
Where was this? Where was the outcry though in 2016? There was pros in those Olympics.
There was. Look at Hassan.
And they all got beat. They all got beat. It's a different sport anyway. Just because you're a pro doesn't mean you're going to go into the amateurs and do something. It really doesn't. Different sports, different style of fighting, different rules, different everything. So Suleiman's a prick, as far as I'm concerned. And I'm pretty sure Torres was actually ranked above Jalolov going into that tournament.
He was. Torres was ranked number 4. And I think he got bronze or silver at the Pan Americans.
Yeah.
Like, this... Torres is a good fucking fighter. And, by the way, I'm saying this, even though he got knocked out by Jalolov, he's 20 years old. He'll probably turn pro at cruiserweight, Torres, yeah?
Yeah.
He'll be a decent prospect. Watch out for that space, by the way. Watch out for it. He's only 20 years old. Bronze medalist at Pan Americas. He's about 91, 92 kg anyway. He's at the very peripherals, right? He'll be around there. You know what I mean? He'll be around.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah, but you're right. Yeah, and Dux, he's confirmed that. So he was the number 4 heavyweight going into that, the number 4 super heavyweight. So, and yeah, he was ranked ahead of Jalolov. Like you say, won bronze at Pan American Games a month ago. Exactly, man. So the guy had credentials. He was going in there. He knew what he signed up for. He got splattered. End of story. End of story. You know?
It's amazing to me Jalolov was ranked 12, though. Who's ranked number 1 at the IBAs?
Jesus, I'm not even sure. But let's be honest, yeah? Controversial. We'll come out and say it. Do you think Suleiman would have complained if the guy didn't have a Mexican-sounding surname? Like if his name was like I don't know, Charlie Brown.
No, he would have if he was American, right? I'll say that. But I'll tell you one thing though. He
Go on.
wouldn't have been complaining if Torres was Jolalov.
No, exactly.
And if the height difference was the difference. If Torres, right, knocked out Jolalov and Torres was 6'7", 250-pound southpaw, this other guy was a near cruiserweight in size, yeah? He wouldn't have said anything.
Exactly.
Because he never said anything when McGregor got knocked the fuck out by Deontay Wilder in 08. And guess what? Wilder, he was a 6'7", dynamite right-handed, fucking heavyweight, yeah? Against this fucking 5'11" dude. Never said a thing.
Yeah.
Where was he outcried then?
Of course not. There wasn't any. Yo, Azzy in the chat. Shout out to Azzy. Long-time supporter. Yeah, but Duck. Aliev was number 2. He got beat by Clark, but he got overturned. So Clark's now out. No, it wasn't Aliev who Clark beat. Yeah, Clark beat Aliev, but he beat it wasn't Aliev. Who was the last guy Clark beat? I forgot, man. But yeah, Clark won and got it overturned, basically. Fuck's sake.
Where is Victor Vickers, man?
Fuck knows.
Where's he at? Man, guys like Shep and Duck, man, you gotta love those bastards. They're all over everything, aren't they?
They are. No, Shep is he knows his stuff from that part of the world, man.
So does Duck, man. Duck watches so much boxing.
Babanin, that's the one. Yeah, so Fraser Clark beat Babanin, got overturned. Yeah. I felt it was close, man. I saw that fight. I felt it was close. Not a fight that should be overturned. I could see how people thought Babanin won, but yeah, man. I felt he was unlucky there, Fraser Clark. I think Fraser Clark just needs to turn pro at this point. There's no point sticking around. Just turn pro, see what you can do. I don't think he's that good, if I'm being honest, but...
Is Vickhurst at the IBAs?
I thought he was. I ain't seen that name for ages.
He's a good fighter, man.
I ain't seen him for a while. Exactly, Duck. Yeah.
Didn't he win gold like not too long ago in Minsk?
Yeah, 1 second. Oh, fuck's sake. Okay, yeah, All Boxing Talk and News made a good point. Money's what talks, not so much nationality. That's a good point, I guess. Yeah, Green is the number one. You know, that's the number one. Yo, shout out to Official Scorecard Boxing. Thank you for dropping by. Thank you for smashing the like. Check out Official's channel, by the way. He's got some good stuff over there, so give him a watch. Check him out. Great stuff. Yeah, that's what I thought, Azzy. I felt that Fraser Clark fight was close. I can see how people thought he lost, don't get me wrong, but it's not one of those fights that, in my opinion, should be overturned. You know, like Duck says, far worse have been let slide, you know? So there we go. Humble Pie, he's saying hopefully Wilder gets sparked and disappears soon. He's terrible to watch. I don't think he's terrible to watch. He's either kill or be killed. Like, the guy could get knocked out badly, but he could knock the other dude out. So, listen, it's going to happen. It is, but, like, I'll enjoy the ride however long it lasts, you know? It's one of those ones. I'll enjoy the ride.
When is the next round of the IBAs, man? Like, I've been actually enjoying that, rewatching, like, some of the shit just going on, just chilling out.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Really enjoying it.
I think... I don't even know, you know. I swear it goes on tomorrow. Continues tomorrow.
What's going on live score?
Because I've been at work when these fights have been on, man. It's been a pain in the ass to catch them. But Stephen Lawler, it would be hilarious for me to see Porter beat Spence, but it's unlikely. Yeah, I think Spence wins that fight. I could see him looking bad in some rounds. I think Porter will make him look well. He'll make it uncomfortable. He's not going to lie down, but I've got Spence in that one. I think I said Spence on points, my final prediction. Yeah, I did. Spence on points for me. I don't think he'll stop Porter. I'd be very impressed if he stops Porter, actually. Me personally. Yeah, humble pie, you're right, man. The AIBA, yeah, they've let so many robberies happen. Rio 2016 was a joke.
I'm glad Conlon got robbed.
I can't stand the dude, in all honesty, but I don't want to see dudes get robbed, though.
I'm glad he got robbed.
Damn. No worries, official, man. You'll jump on next time, though. I'll hold you to it. But yeah, check out Official's channel. Great stuff, man. Great stuff. Yes, Duck agrees with you. Fuck Conlon. Yeah, I'm not a fan. I'm not
Legit,
a fan of the dude.
fuck Michael Conlon, man. Look, the dude he's a decent boxer. I think we can agree. He's not terrible, right? He's decent.
Not terrible.
That dude is so over fucking hyped by people. Maybe it's because of where I am. I know it more than most.
Yeah.
Because it's in Ireland. They make out like this dude's the second coming of Christ, some people do. Jeez. This guy, what division is he in? 126?
Yeah.
Fucking.
He gets murdered by all of those dudes.
Bro, I'll just be honest. I'm going to say it right now. If he were to take a step up, right? I'm giving him an actual step up here by even saying this. This is sad. But, you know, I really don't think he beats fucking... Who can I think of? Well, first of all, Big Tug will beat the shit out of him.
Yeah.
Right?
I agree.
I think Magdaleno beats him as well. Easy. And on top of that, no joke, I think Mark Magsayo will beat him. I think Kid Galahad beats him. I'm not even naming the champions, man. Could you imagine him against Jesus Rojas?
I can't think of any of these top 10 guys who he can beat realistically. Honestly, like let alone the champions, like you say. They're talking about him fighting Genesis Sanavia next.
He'll beat Genesis. Genesis is shit. But, like, in all honesty, could you imagine him against Zhang Zhu?
Yeah.
The regular WBA champion will beat his ass.
Don't
put him anywhere near Josh Warrington, Santa Cruz, or Gary Russell.
By the way, like from your part of the world, from an outsider looking in, it looks like Michael Conlon gets more hype than Carl Frampton. Is that true, or
that's because Carl Frampton recognizes himself as part of the UK.
Okay, fine. Yeah, I understand.
Michael Conlon does the Irish pride thing, playing the Catholic song, like Grace and everything, the independent songs, the St. Patrick's Day shit. He markets himself as Irish, not Northern Irish.
By the way, I'll tell you this now. Like Josh Warrington versus Michael Conlon in Leeds, that shit will kick off. I kid you not. That'll get ugly down there.
Josh Warrington versus who?
Michael Conlon in Leeds.
Bro, don't put that shit on Leeds. Put that shit on in Dublin.
Nah, it's got to go down in Leeds, man.
Well, they've already had their fucking fight.
Yeah, but he's champion.
I don't care, man. Michael Conlon and Warrington would sell out the Aviva.
It would.
Do you know how big the Aviva is?
It's like 80,000, doesn't it?
No, that's Croke Park. Croke Park doesn't know. Okay. Aviva would probably do 68, 70k.
Okay.
Oh, apparently 51. Right, whatever. It does 51k. That's St. James's Park.
Yeah. The atmosphere would be immense in that fight. Honestly, I'd like to see it just because of the occasion. more than the actual fight.
Plus, fuck giving it to Leeds. Fuck giving it to the UK. Give Ireland a fight.
Nah, I want it in. I want it in Leeds, man. Leeds, Leeds, Leeds
Bro,
mob.
you
Get the
will
Leeds
not
mob.
touch an atmosphere like in Ireland.
Nah, I don't know, man. Once Warrington gets on top of him, those people will be silent. I reckon. It's always the way, man. Like in the most partisan crowds, if a home fighter does bad, like just silent. I think Conlon will make Warrington look bad, but I just don't think he's got enough to offset him personally. He's got an amateur style. I don't think he translates well to the pros personally. Can't see it. Can't see it. Yeah, Stephen Lawler, he thinks Warrington batters Conlon. Humble Pie's not a fan.
That's why I'd like it to be in Ireland, so they'll all shut up about him.
Yeah, I can see that. I can see that. Yeah, for Leeds fans joining in afterwards. Yeah, exactly. They're crazy. Crazy lot. You can't get those Leeds fans and Irish fans together. That's going to be carnage. Fucking hell. That'd be carnage, man.
Put it on in Vegas, they'll probably still do better numbers than Fury.
They might do, you know.
The travelling fans from Leeds and Ireland?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, man. They'll travel for Conlon and Warrington, 100%. Yo, Warrington's got some fucking hardcore fans, man. He's got some hardcore fans, honestly. Michael Conlon's the European Joey Spencer. He's not that bad. He's not that bad.
Humble boy going in there, man. Fucking hell. That's a proper insult around these parts, man, calling someone Joey Spencer.
Yo, Joey Spencer, man. Jesus. I heard so much about that kid. Saw one fight. I was like, what the fuck are people on about? This guy looks average. He looks like an area level fighter in the UK. Like if he was from the UK, I would say area level. English level at a push.
I don't know if he'd beat Barani.
Nah, probably not, you know.
That was actually called up.
But like, yeah, man, Jerry Spencer, meh. I'm not sold at all. Not sold. A lot of these guys, though, man, it's hard to tell with prospects. Maybe he can learn from it, come back, rebuild, and do something. But you know, when these guys get hyped from like 2 or 3 fights onwards, I don't like it. So, you know, I don't know. I'm not a fan of it personally. Yeah. Having said that, though, Canelo early on in his career had a few bad performances. I'm talking about when he had like 3 or 4 fights.
Here, Del. I'm gonna get a link for Edgington's fight. Do you want me to drop you a link?
Yeah, drop it. Oh yeah, put it in the chat if you want.
Del did never say that. Del, you never said that.
I meant a link to those cat videos on YouTube.
I'm gonna put a link to my channel into the chat.
Thank you very much. Yeah, check out Unrivaled Boxing Talk and News. Excellent channel. Give
Everybody here subscribe to me, bro.
There might be 1 or 2. There might be 1 or 2.
Oh, for fuck's sake, I can't find a link.
Savage Sam, is he going to get beaten up?
Shep, can you send me a link on Discord? I know you're watching it.
Hang on, I'm going to try and find one as well while we're waiting. We can watch this together, have a little bonding exercise, you know?
Oh my god, bro. I'm just out of the hospital pissing blood and you were talking about bonding. What type of Toyam pood is this?
I need to go back to my history and find this shit. What channel is
it
it on?
Like everybody here is subscribed to me and you have double my subs.
It's crazy, isn't it? It's crazy. There we go. I think have I found it? Have I found it? It's such a dead fight. Is it even on anywhere?
I will actually put it down in the. There you go, guys. Subscribe to me if you haven't. That'd be nice of you. Who's Selwyn Minge? Is that Brian Piss? This dude changes.
It is Brian. Yeah, it's Brian.
Selwyn Minge. That's an amazing name.
Fuck's sake, it's not on that channel.
Yo, Shep, Duck, either of you two got a link?
Jesus Christ. 1 second, lads. We can watch this shit together.
Watching it together.
I can't find a link anywhere.
Oh my god. That fight is deader than that's deader than me dead now. This fight is.
Yeah, my nan's been dead for God knows how long, and fucking
Jesus.
Yeah. This fight, man, is deader than her. Now, having said that, one of my nans is still alive. I fucking cannot stand the cunt. I really can't. I'm waiting for her to fucking pop her clogs, if I'm being honest. But there we go.
I asked Shep for a link, and he doesn't send me a link. Shep, where's the link?
Shep's letting us down.
Shep is letting us down, boys. And Duck's really letting us down. Duck, where's the link, bro? Find me a link.
TV channels. Okay, let me try and find this shit. Oh, for fuck's sake.
Fuck's sake.
I've got gas. Right. It's going to be on Sky. It's going to be on Sky.
It is on Sky.
Do you know what channel? Oh, I can find it, don't worry.
Probably main event.
Let's have a look. Why are we sitting here like scrabbling to find a fucking Sam Edgington fight in Italy?
Mate, I'm telling you right now, that's how bad we are as human beings. We are deplorable people, though.
Sky Sports Action. There we go. Let's get on Google. Sky Sports Action live stream.
See this, boys? Del is Del, you're literally just fucking saying everything you're doing without giving a shit. There goes the monetization.
It is what it is. It is what it is. I'm not encouraging plagiarism at all. But if I find a free link, I will fucking drop it in the chat because, you know. What can we say? Feel like we're all brothers in this chat, you know. I can't find this shit anywhere. Fuck's sake. Why am I sitting here on my Thursday evening looking for this absolute shit?
Anyone? Wait, I'm asking around everywhere.
I think you're going to struggle.
I can't be aircon downstairs, man. Do you know what I mean? I just don't want to walk downstairs to watch it.
Yeah.
That's where it is. Like.
Yeah, I can't be bothered, man. Fuck.
When you're pissing blood, you don't want to have to walk to fucking watch a fight.
Yeah, especially Sam Edgington. Like, that man's going to be pissing blood after this fight, more than likely. So I'd like to see it, but, you know, what can we do? What can we do? Oh, hello. Fucking hell, glad my screen share isn't on because there's all kinds of fucking pop-ups coming up. Jesus. Jesus.
Oi, oi.
We got all types of pop-ups, lads. Fucking hell.
Oh, Jesus Christ, man. Oh, this pop... Jesus. Yeah, Del, I got a link.
Have you got a link?
Yeah. Maybe I do. Yo, boys, that is a link to my YouTube channel right there.
Oh, you can't. Thought I found one then.
Del, I put it into the stream.
Ah, sick.
I put it into it.
Nice one. Oh. Fuck's sake, I've got to go on YouTube and do it. Not a problem. Not a problem at all.
Do you want me to put it into the private chat and stream?
That's okay. I'm halfway there now, to be fair. I'm halfway there. We're halfway there. There we go. Can't believe you're watching Sam Edgington. He's banter, though. He's banter. Good old Sam.
He is. He's car crash boxing.
Oh, Christ. Like when he gets splattered, it's beautiful to watch because he doesn't get like knocked out with one clean shot at all. He just takes a barrage of shots with his hands down, chin in the air. It's beautiful to watch. It really is.
Is the link working for you though?
We'll have
Because
a look.
Duck's saying it doesn't work for him. Which is weird because it's working for me.
Let's have a look.
Duck's on his phone, that's why.
Are you on Chrome or
Chrome?
Fine, I'll try it on Chrome. It's not working on my
Right, hold on. Here, I'll put another link into the chat. Maybe like if you do that, you'll get a pop-up and it'll allow you to watch it as well. Try it with that as well.
Sick. Is he fighting now, the Egg?
Yeah, second round.
Damn it, I'm missing the Eggman. I'm missing the Eggman. Yeah, can you stick it in private?
Yeah, of course. Hold on. Wait, what? You want me to what?
Stick it in the private chat.
Me just stick it in your private, do you? Yo, Edgington getting pieced up there with a jab on the back foot for a sec. Coming in. You know the way he comes in pressuring and he looks great and then he gets pieced up?
Man, the guy's got like his defense is like Swiss cheese, man.
Yeah. Terrible and overrated.
Fucking awful. I hate fucking Swiss cheese. Horrible stuff. Horrible.
What's wrong with a bit of cheddar?
I like cheddar. No, I like Bobby Basic cheese, like cheddar, red Leicester. I like that shit. But like anything fancy, that shit can get out of here, man. I'm not a fan.
Yo, these two are piecing each other up, man.
Yeah, I want to see if these bums smack each other up. I can't get it up. Can't. Yeah, it's not working.
Really?
I'll try something else.
That is so depressing, man. It's working for me.
Oh, hang on. I'm going through boxing withdrawals. You know, I'm desperate to see Sam get fucked up. Jesus. Oh, well, it is what it is. What can we do?
That really not work for you?
Nah. I'll leave it for a bit. It might
Just bring it up, right? Click the play thing. It'll pop up another link. That other link that it pops up is the one you watch it on.
Yeah, I know. It's just buffering. It's really weird.
Just stop it and restart it and it should come up. Yo, Edgington piecing them up, man. Rights and lefts from Edgington. Oh, Edgington, and it's over! Ref steps in, it's done.
It's over!
Edgington with a stoppage win in the second round.
The Eggman done it.
The Eggman. Putting egg all over the boy, turned him into French toast.
Ah, the Eggman. Jesus. Fuck's sake.
Oh. He fucking boiled.
By the way, chat, did Luther Clay win? By any chance? If anybody in the chat knows whether Luther Clay won, I would be
able
interested.
to answer that question for you in 2 seconds.
Oh, thank you very much.
Not because of BoxRec, but because of somebody who was actually doing commentary on Twitter.
Ah, the Eggman. I do owe the Egg an apology. Fair play. He got the win. What can we say?
Hold on. Spartan. I'll just message Spartan right now.
Yo, Boxing Brains. What's going on, man? You had a ton on that bout. Jesus. Fair play, mate.
I feel sorry for MBT because he had round 9.
But Boxing Brains is happy. He's made some money. He's gonna.
Spartan better answer me within a minute because he was online on WhatsApp literally a minute ago.
Oh, my ass. Sitting on the most uncomfortable chair right now. Jesus. Okay,
Right,
Luther.
I'll tell you about live streaming on chairs with dildos.
Luther won. Fair play. Good win for him. Good win. Yo, Ruben Guerrero in the chat. Anybody excited for the return of Robert the Ghost Guerrero? I am ecstatic. Cannot wait. Cannot wait. I'm more looking forward to seeing his dad again. That guy was fucking hilarious. Dark fucking hell, mate. Jesus.
Jesus, Duck, man. The Duck's vicious, man.
Duck is vicious, man. He's no fucks given. No fucks given. But that's why we like him here. Big up Tommy Temper. By the way, Tommy Temper's actually got a channel himself, so click the link, give him a follow.
Everybody has a fucking channel, Pop.
Every motherfucker here has a channel. Unrivaled, NBT earlier, Nordic, Tommy, Official. All of these boys have channels. All Boxing Talk and News.
Actually, can I do this one myself?
Yeah, go for it, man.
Right, I'm being really serious. I've watched a lot of All Boxing Talk and News' videos recently. He's got like 14 subs, I think, something like that, right? I'm going to put a community post out for him myself. The dude's hilarious, right? Go over, sit down, and just enjoy watching any video that he does. Buddy, just get a better mic for yourself. That's all you need right now, and you are sorted. This dude's absolutely fantastic. Have you watched anything, Del?
Yeah, I've seen a couple of his videos.
He's fucking hilarious, mate.
I don't think I subbed, actually. I swear I was going to sub the other day. 1 second. So
Del,
I'm telling you guys to sub, and I don't think I've done it myself. What an absolute prick. Jesus.
So, Del, what are you doing right now? You're going over to All Boxing Talk and News, aren't you?
Yes, sir.
You were clicking on it. Look at his thumbnails and everything, man.
I swear I subbed to him. Or was that Take Ames? Hang on, I don't know now. Hang on.
That would have been Take Ames, probably. Right, so, bro, he's getting like 1 view a video and they're me. Gonna be honest. Yo, hold on. Right, I'm gonna drop this link. Lads, if you can, for McGregor, subscribe to that channel. Check it out. Just give him a check. Because the dude's cool as fuck. Just for me. He's at 15 subs. Let's try to get him to 20. Minimum. That's what I want to see. Do you know what I mean, though?
Yes, sir.
I remember when I had only like 9 subs and 10 subs and nobody was watching. AA Boxing and Blunts remembers that shit too, man, you know? Back when I had 2 or 3 and he was my only viewer.
Yes, sir. You got to start somewhere, bro.
Up to 17 subs, bro.
Exactly. We're going to smash it to 20. We're going to get it to 20, surely. I'm going to get on there. 1 second.
We're at 18, boys.
I need to sub myself. I might have subbed already.
We're at 19, boys.
So this is what the community is like. We've got a bunch of a good bunch of lads, degenerates, no doubt about it, but good lads nonetheless. Good bunch of lads. For fuck's sake, my computer is as slow as fucking. I was gonna make a joke then, but I thought better of it.
It's as slow as an autistic McGregor on morphine.
I was gonna drop a Harvey Price joke, but
drop it.
No, I was just about to say it's as slow as Harvey Price, but it's pretty tame, but
that is actually tame. I
kids are like these days.
I thought you were going to say that it's as slow as the fallopian tube he was developed in.
Fucking hell. Fucking hell. Jesus.
Because you know that shit was fucking tampered with.
Yeah, bless him.
He came out of a fucking test tube, he did.
Exactly, Tommy. We're a community here. We are a community, so there we go. Yeah, I'm
tweet all the time.
Yeah, man. That's what it's got to be like sometimes.
Where's your A category challenge?
Oh shit, I forgot about that. I've done 4. Like I said, I've done 4 already, but it'll be done. Anyway, I'm subbed. I have subbed. Are we up to 20?
Yeah.
We've got to be up to 20 now.
We are at 21.
There we go. Boom. Anybody else?
Just gave you a 33% increase in subs. That's some growth.
That is some growth. That's a good day's work.
Yeah, man. If I got 7 subs today, I'd be chuffed.
Yeah, man. But yeah, man, it's a good. We got a good bunch of lads here, so yeah, they're all good guys. Yo, Sin, what's going on, man?
Sin Amazea, man.
Yeah, man, I see Sin all the time on BDA.
I see him in Livestream all the time too.
Yeah.
Such a nice guy.
Shout out. Yeah, I'm gonna do something very quickly. I'm not gonna have a wank or anything because I need to sort something very quickly. Just entertain the chat with your wits, charm, and yeah, your intelligence. All right.
All right, you cocksuckers. So, guys, he's left you alone with me. I apologize in advance. So, what I figured I'm going to do is I'm going to tell really bad one-liner jokes because he wanted my wit. So, that's what we'll do. How does a penguin build a house? He glues it together. Oh, that's fucking peng. Did you guys know that the invention of the shovel was truly groundbreaking? I ain't even gonna front, lads. I quit my job at the helium gas factory. I refuse to be spoken to in that tone. What else have I got? Oh, did you hear about the knock-knock joke about Anne Frank? She'd never opened another door again. That was dark. that was dark. Oh my god, that was actually dark. But yeah. Damn, this worse than Revolution rapping. Revolution! Revolution! What else? What other jokes can I do? Ooh. What's the difference between human rights and McGregor? I'm white, so I get to piss all over your rights. Haha. Yes. Racism. So strong, guys. So cool. Now, we've been talking about all different types of shit. Is this the main event? Is Edgington the main event? Like, does anybody know? Lisa Joy Sloucher's croissants. Yo, people can get mad at me all they want, but Lisa Joy Sloucher's. Oh, alright. You know, guys, in all honesty, I don't actually know what to talk about. Because really, we talked about nearly everything that's happening, all the fights. I mean, what is there to talk about? And nobody's asking me anything in the chat. Just making it hard for me. Very difficult. Boxing brains with a 10-9 egg. Del Boy breathing heavily in the background. I can hear him slowly coming towards the screen. He's just moving around his apartment, trying to kill a spider. I think that's what he's doing.
Back again.
Welcome back, Del.
Yo, so what do you make of the old BDA tournament coming up then? I'm intrigued to hear your thoughts on these matches. First and foremost, how do you feel about facing Precise? I think that's going to be very good. We're looking forward to that.
Can I be brutally honest?
Yeah, go for it. That's what we're all about.
I think Precise is gonna duck.
I don't think he will.
I think he's going to. He already has said that he can't do it for 3 weeks because he's traveling. Then when that time is up, he'll come up with another excuse. I've watched Precise for years. I have a lot of respect for Precise. I think he's very good at analyzing fights. His strong focal point isn't history. His strong focal point is his opinion and analysis. And I think he'd self-admit that himself. I don't think he wanted to be in the tournament anyway. I think he's doing it as a number thing, and I think if he can find a way, he's going to get a replacement. And I think that's what's going to happen. So I'm not even sure if I'm taking on Precise.
Yeah.
And even if I am, I think I'll beat him kind of comfortably. Not out of anything other than just I think I know a lot of questions and answers. Just trivia stuff is what I'm interested in.
No, that's fair. What about? Do you know the one that I'm most looking forward to?
Jimmy and
Genuinely,
Thunderdome.
Jimmy and Thunderdome. That's a very good. That's going to be awesome. Two
See,
older heads.
Anthony knows his boxing. He does. Yes, but he has a strong viewpoints too. And sometimes I feel like when you've got a strong viewpoint, it can make you sometimes forget exactly what happened or exactly how things went. And sometimes, like, I feel sometimes I've seen him say certain things, and then it's like he'll be like, about 20 minutes later, he'll be like, oh, no, that's not what happened. Because he might have felt an emotional way about it when it was happening. And same thing with Jimmy. But the thing about both those guys is that's a very close one. I don't know how good they both are at trivia, though.
No, they've got the experience, though. They've been
They
around.
have experience. They're both knowledgeable. A lot of people are looking at Thunderdome as a favour for the thing. I wouldn't rule Jimmy out at all. I think Jimmy brings a real love for the sport as well, just like Thunderdome. Both guys. That's an interesting one, man. That's a 50-50. Take your pick. I think Thunderdome enters the favour, but do not rule Jimmy out.
Yes, that's a good one, though. That's the one I'm looking forward to most. Johnny versus Rasclot is going to be sick as well.
Rasclot's going to whoop Johnny.
Damn, do you think Johnny's shot?
No, I think Rasclot's going to beat Johnny, and I think Rasclot, in all honesty, I think Rasclot's the toughest person to beat in the competition.
Damn. I know.
Because I've watched Rasclot's content for years. I know where he is. I know what channels he watches.
Yeah, I know.
I know what content he's into, what videos he makes himself. He really is studious.
Yes, that's going to be good, though. Johnny,
and I'm joking. I don't think he whoops Johnny. I think him and Johnny will be a good match. Johnny had some hard questions in his last one.
He got fucked over. No, actually, do you know what? He kind of got lucky with the Joe Fraser question. Did he get the points for that in the end? He did. I'm sure he did. But Recognize got. I watched that show back the other day. Recognize got a point way after the bell, man. I think Johnny was.
Yeah, I commented on that point. That was the one where it was that. If you look into the chat as well, you'll see that I gave the answer like 4 or 5 times.
Yeah.
Instantly, Cooney.
Yeah, Preacher versus the Puncher. Yeah, that was it. Yeah, that was the question. Yeah.
I knew that instantly. You know what I mean? And if you look, he reads like it wasn't Holyfield, and then he goes Cooney. Do you know what I mean? And those are the answers that came up as he's reading it.
Yeah.
I think he read the chat. I'll be honest. I think he read the chat.
Damn. What about the one? Listen, man. I think me versus Gonzalo. Looking forward to it. From my perspective, I think he's a tough challenge.
Easy work. That's what you keep saying.
No. Shit talking aside, like non hyping it. I do think he's tough to. He knows his stuff. I watch his stuff, man. He knows his stuff.
I'm gonna give you the 4 rounds, right? I'm gonna tell you how it's gonna go, right? I'm beating Precise. Thunderdome's coming through in the fight of the round against Jimmy.
Yeah.
Rasclot will beat Johnny in a close one, and you're gonna beat Gonzalo.
It's gonna be good.
Gonzalo's gonna struggle. With getting the answers out. He's gonna be yelling a lot.
That's the thing with Gonzalo. He knows all of the stuff, but like it's remembering it at the time.
Yeah,
that's the thing.
Then you'll be taking on, according to me, Rasclot in the next round. That's a pick'em. According to me, I'll take on Thunderdome. That's, some people call it a pick'em. Take your picks. Then it just comes down to the questions at that stage for me.
Oh shit. Seamus Carey, he's saying he only knows Mexicans. Gonzalo. No, I think he knows a lot more, man. I think he knows a lot.
Del only knows Uzbekistanis. I'll be right back there, Del, yeah?
No worries, man. His corner man Lobito is going to be in his ear all night.
Although, to be fair, when if anybody is listening, Johnny, if Gonzalo, if you guys think like, oh, just because I think you're losing, I think you guys don't know anything. No, not at all. That's not what it is. I think I'm basing it more down to how I know the people and how they deal with pressure situations.
Yeah.
Jimmy and Thunderdome. Thunderdome's had a channel for years, right? Hell experience online, just being on different channels too, debating, you know? Jimmy's been a BDA regular for so long.
Yep.
He's used to this. This is his home atmosphere. Dell's calm. He got nervous the other night in the draw.
I did, yeah.
I'll tell you one thing, though. I felt like Barcelona. Do you know why?
Go on.
Because if you actually watch that draw come out, and it was precise, and my name come out, and you hear everybody on the panel, and you read the chat, it's all like, ooh, you know when like the UEFA Champions League is drawn?
Yeah.
And like you have Astana, and then they get drawn like, and they get like Barcelona. And everyone's like, oh, that's how I felt. I was like, fucking hell. And I'm being bigged up massively as the favourite.
Yeah, the pressure's on you.
The pressure is on me. If I don't win this thing, I look like the biggest mug. Like
Yeah, exactly.
if I lose in the first round to Precise or a replacement, and in all honesty, do you know who I think I'm going to take on in the first round?
Go on.
And if that's the case, I'm going to have the hardest round, and it will be the round by far. I think Precise will pull out, and I'm going to end up taking on Cameron.
Cameron, yeah. I know Cameron wants like first dibs if anybody pulls out.
And if that happens, me and Cameron is a hell of a match.
Who's saying about Recognise being the champion? Now, Recognise, he's a paper champion. He won a vacant belt, never fought any eliminators. He was groomed to be a champion. The Puerto Rican fan base, he's got the name. He draws in the viewers. But for me, just a belt holder. He's not a champion.
Whose name am I afraid to mention, Lofi?
I don't even know. Oh, hang on. What did he say earlier on? They're all ducking. Okay, all are ducking for Boogeyman of Boxing, Fanon International Boxing.
Subskrilla says Fanon said Unrivaled won't be able to debate him on lineal. Did he? Hold on, is that real, Subskrilla?
Yeah, link him to it.
If that's real, link it to me on my channel. Send me a link with a timestamp.
Yeah, thank you, James Thornton, for subbing. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Appreciate it. And yeah, if anybody wants to see this tournament go down, this trivia tournament, I will link the channel BDA in the comments.
BDA Boxing.
And you guys can sub because they are. It's a great podcast. For me, it is the best podcast on YouTube in regards to boxing, in my opinion, of course. But it's just a mix of boxing, banter, a bit of everything, you know. Let's have a look. Let's dump it in the chat. 1 second. There we go. BDA Boxing.
Oh, wow.
Give it a sub.
But did that actually happen, Subskrilla, or is that just you with fake news?
You are fake news.
Because I do have some fake news, but
yeah, BDA's funny, man. Walter.
Why am I being brought up on Fanon's stream? That's mad. And he's saying that I can't debate him in lineal?
I've never seen one of Fanon's videos.
But why is Fanon mentioning me, man? Fanon needs to... I know that he started to study history recently, but he needs to stay in his lane.
Yeah, exactly. Well, the thing is, Unrivaled, Mark, Miggs, McGregor.
Yes.
The way I see it, he's free to say that if he's willing to debate you. But you know he's not going to debate, so he's throwing away that comment, and he's not going to follow up on it. So, you know, that reflects on him. You know, he ain't going to debate. You know that. I know that.
Well, people are like, debate him. Debate him on what part of lineal? Which lineal? Which lineal line? That
Yeah,
actually, if anyone wants to, they can send them this clip. What lineal line would you like to debate me on? Would you like to start at the origination of fly? Do you want to go through the colored lineal? Do you want to go through the formulated barrier line? Which one? Would you like to start with the Ali lineal? Like, which one? There's so many lineal lines. So which lineal line do you want to go on? Heavyweights, light heavyweights? Don't just say, you can't debate me on lineal. And there's been, through all the weight divisions and different inceptions, I think 62 or 63 different lineal lines. So which part of lineal do you want to debate? And then let me know before you say, you can't debate me on lineal.
yeah.
Like I said, please stay in your lane. Like, I ain't trying to be funny or anything, but there's one person who watches Fanon's stuff who can talk with me truthfully, and it ain't who they think I'm thinking of either.
Yeah. Yeah, it is what it is, man. It is what it is. But I've never seen the dude. I've heard of him, and I stayed clear. Like I said, man, I've seen like two LDBC channels maybe. And yeah,
He claims Vlad was not the lineal. Is that I don't know what he was talking about heavies at the time. He was arguing Klitschko and Fury aren't lineal, and that if anything, Wilder has as much. Well, why does he want to debate me on that? I've never claimed Tyson Fury or Vladimir Klitschko were lineal champions. They were created lineal by Cyberzone Boxing and Tracy Callis, and he didn't know that, by the way. Fanon doesn't know that. 100% he doesn't know that. Like, I mean, why would anyone want to debate me? My views aren't known on my thoughts on lineal.
yeah, but the
Do
thing
you know
is,
what I mean, Del? These guys, they just assume you have one stance.
yeah, but the thing is, let's say one of us turns around and says Fanon, however you say his name,
Fanon. I'll call
Fanon.
him Fanon because it's an Irish name, Fanon. But Fanon, yeah.
Fanon, who was the light heavyweight champion in the 1990s?
He'll say Roy Jones, but
Yeah.
he'll probably also say Mitchell Shevsky.
No, he won't. He doesn't know who the fuck he is.
He does know who he is. I've seen him mention him.
Doubt it.
No, he actually does know who he is. He's brought up that argument before.
Nah, I'm not having it. I'm not having it. Yeah, but anyway, it's irrelevant anyway, man. These guys have got to fight each other. There's no number one definitive guy at heavyweight. No matter how hard people try, we can rank guys number one, but there's no definitive answer. Nobody's above everyone else, for me anyway. I mean, Wilder, yeah, he beat Ortiz. Controversial draw to Fury, nothing else. Fury, yeah, he beat Vlad. Not that much since.
My thoughts on lineal are simple. I think I'll say this, and if he ever wants to listen to it, he can. I think lineal is wrong anyway, from the very inception. And the people most of us look at as lineal, like John L. Sullivan and stuff, aren't lineals. And I've got two different arguments, both one with the color bar and the other one with Jen Mace. So if Fanon would ever like to debate me on those topics of lineal and tell me John L. Sullivan was when he drew up a color bar and couldn't actually actively prove himself to be the best, just like the black fighters couldn't because of that, then he can debate me. Otherwise, stay away.
Yeah.
Because if he's saying that Tyson Fury and Vladimir Klitschko aren't lineal, I agree with you. I do. Vladimir Klitschko never proved to be best in class. He never fought fatality. Tyson Fury beat someone who I didn't recognize as lineal. And even then, if you want to give Vlad lineal, Tyson Fury was suspended. Ali was suspended. He lost his lineal claim. Tyson Fury not lineal. It's easy enough. Why do these people assume because I'm white, I'm pro Klitschko Fury?
It's a load of BS, man. I mean, I don't give a fuck. It's a marketing ploy for Fury because he's got no belts. Listen, man, I'll tell you this right now. If/when Tyson Fury wins a major sanctioning body belt, that lineal claim is going to go right out the window. Trust me on that. They'll call him WBA, WBC, whatever champion of the world. They won't call him lineal. for only calling him lineal because he's got fuck all else. And that's his, like, I guess, that's his marketing tool right now. That's all it is. It's a marketing tool, as far as I'm concerned. But there we go. Just my opinion on the matter. But it doesn't really matter. These guys have got to fight each other regardless. I don't give a fuck if you're, WBC, whatever. Fight each other, man. We'll see who's number one. Ultimately, we are a few fights away from an undisputed champion, so let's get it done. That's what really matters. Somebody becoming undisputed at heavyweight. Then he's the man. He's the king of kings. He's the guy, number one, no debate. But right now, I think Andy Ruiz Jr. has as much claim as anybody to be number one. But there we go. It is what it is. It is what it is. But yeah, the whole lineal debate, man, it's been tiring the past year or so. It really has.
Duck said also Marco saw lineal champs lose fights in between, but they weren't championship fights. You see, lineal was actually never about the man who beat the man.
Right.
That man who beat the man stuff wasn't brought up until the 40s. Okay?
Oh, really?
In Ring Magazine. Okay? But back in the origination of what they call lineal, so the man who beat the man all the way back to El Sullivan and shit, right? That whole bullshit. Yo, these guys were losing. They were. But the title wasn't being brought over like what we would call the world title, which is what it was. So this man who beat the man stuff, truthfully, if you really want to go with it, John L. Sullivan, I think... Hold on. Let me actually have one quick look at this, yeah?
Yeah, go for it, man.
I know you hate this topic, Del.
It is what it is. But my whole thing with lineal, like, it's a great concept in principle, but it's not enforceable. Look at Adonis Stevenson. He was the lineal champion. But look at the guys he was fighting. Are you telling me he was the number one guy in the division at that time? Get the fuck out of here. Didn't mean anything. It only means something if you're fighting guys and getting bodies on the resume.
Pretty much.
Yes, it doesn't mean anything.
I said I was going to be right back anyway. But yeah, Subscrilla, if you can, just link that to me on my channel, on my latest video, and I'll find it, just with a timestamp. Because I don't like the fact that these dudes they've mentioned me 5 times apparently in the last week.
Really?
Yeah. I haven't even made a topic yet for them to even... You know what? I'm doing something right.
It's publicity.
I'm doing something right. Look, that dude's got 30,000 subs. If I'm being mentioned, fuck it.
Yeah, Seamus Carey. Dell's going to have a belt in his hands on Saturday night. Not a belt.
I'll tell you what Dell's not going to have in his hands. Well, he is dick. Because it's got a big, massive, gnarly cut on it, doesn't it?
Fuck's sake.
I'll be right back.
I'm sure you guys have heard the story. If you guys were watching BDA yesterday, you've heard it. But yeah, exactly.
Yeah, but your viewers need to hear it.
I might tell it in a bit. But no, I agree, Walter. I agree. It's just a tiresome topic at this point. Just fucking fight each other. Just fight each other. Thank you, Seamus. Putting the money down on Dell. That's what it's got to be, That's how it should be. I'm a steady pair of hands. We'll get the job done. Trust me. I'll be honest with you guys, I'm not that confident, but it's going to be fun. It's going to be a laugh. That's the main thing. We need to go there, give it our best, and I'm sure that'll be enough, but we'll see. Maybe I'll be like fucking Anthony Joshua. I might have a panic attack before the quiz starts. I might fuck it up. We'll see. But anyway, lads, if there's a topic you guys want to be discussed, drop it in the chat. Let's forget this lineal stuff, man. Let's forget it. Humble pie, that's the way they should really do it. One title, each division, one champion. Any other sport, that's the case. But boxing, yeah, man. Duck telling me to check Discord. I will in a second. I'm sure you've sent something, worth looking at. I'm sure. Makhmudov time. Yes, Shepherd of Sons. Exactly. Arslanbek Makhmudov, one of the best prospects in the heavyweight division. Brutal. Brutal fighter, man. I want to see him matched up, though, a bit stronger. He's got a fight coming up against a no-hoper. Get that out of the way. And after that, I want to see him fight somebody a bit more durable. A guy who, we're aware of. I'm not asking for a massive step up. Just somebody we're aware of. And a guy who can go a few rounds. But we'll see with Makhmudov. I think he's a very good prospect. Certainly going to be fun to watch. I'll tell you that much. I'll have a look, Duck. I'm going to go in Discord now. Do you know what? I nearly said my password out loud then, like an absolute idiot. Precise is probably the only clean fighter on the card. Yeah, the only thing I'm going to be flowing with is alcohol, more than likely. So, whether that's a PED or not, we're not sure. I've seen that, Duck. Beyonce Wilder. Beyonce Wilder. Will this be pay-per-view? Well, that's up to the powers that be, BDA, I think if they can get away with it, they'll put it on pay-per-view. But I think the opening rounds will be on regular free-to-air TV. Come in sober, you bum. I'm going to do a Mike Perez and get boozed up and go in there like he did against Povetkin. Fall on my own leg. Like George Groves at Wembley Stadium. Man down. Now, Gonzalo's going to be man down on Saturday, trust me. Man down. I think I can do it, lads. I think I can do it. I think Gonzalo's going to be a live wire, though. He's going to know some offbeat questions, but yeah, I just need to remain calm, remain composed. I should do the job. We'll get the job done. We'll get the job done. Like the World Boxing Super Series. Exactly, man. Exactly. I'm looking forward to it, in all honesty. I'm looking forward to it. That's going to be my proper BDA debut. Forget last night. Forget that shit. Come on now. I feel like Kalle Sauerland already. Duck, if you're feeling like Kalle Sauerland, you're doing something right, my friend. Get coked up, get boozed up, get the fucking hookers round. You're in for a good night. What can go wrong? What can go wrong? Unrivaled boxing talk and news. Who is the favourite? I would say more than likely yourself. Gonzalo's not nervous. That guy's going to go in there with all the enthusiasm in the world. He's not going to be nervous. But I'll use his energy against him. I'll walk him into punches. I'll step around him. And, towards the end of the fight, it's going to be looking brutal. The corner, they're going to be looking at waving it off. It's going to be brutal. It's going to be brutal, man. Can't wait. But honestly, I think Gonzalo knows his stuff. I really do. I really like his channel. I think he's got a great channel. What I like about Gonzalo is his enthusiasm. I've said that before. He's a proper boxing head, Gonzalo. Proper boxing head. Subskrilla, when is this bout scheduled? Me versus Gonzalo, I'm pretty sure this Saturday coming up, 11 p.m. I want to say. I'll drop Bucho King Bucho an email. What is this? The 1990s? I'll drop King Bucho a message on Discord, and we'll confirm that. But I think Saturday 11 p.m. I want to say. Yeah, Boxing Spectrum. That's his channel. All boxing talk and news. Very good stuff. Not just about like upcoming fights, but things like wrapping your hands and things like that. You know, other aspects of boxing that I really enjoy. Because I've been looking at getting back into boxing. So I was looking at doing a white collar fight in December. I've applied for it to see if I can get in, see if I'll get a space. Yeah, I might do that for a laugh. You know, just a charity white collar fight. You know, but we'll see what happens with that. If I get in, I might do something with that on the channel. The whole white collar boxing thing. I might do something with that. That'd be a laugh. If I get knocked out, I'm not uploading it though. Could get myself knocked out. You never know. You never know. Have I ever gotten knocked out, Duck? I've not been knocked out in a fight, but I've been knocked out. When I've sparred, I've only ever sparred. I've not had any amateur fights. When I've sparred, I've got dropped with a body shot a couple of times, but I've never been knocked out. I've never been dropped to the head either, but I've been dropped to the body a couple of times. I can't lie. I'm terrible on the inside in real life. Like, I'm terrible. I'm a tall, lanky dude, so like when someone gets on the inside, I'm pretty much fucked. I've got to tie up like Vladimir Klitschko, do the octopus impression. That's my defense on the inside. Exactly, Duck. I've got that Tennyson body, that glass body. I'm like Kovalev. I'm like Kovalev, man. Glass body. Glass body and a kidney full of fucking alcohol. What can we say? Seamus Carey, I've been knocked out. It wasn't bad, just my knee gave in. Yeah, I've been knocked out. Like, I've been unconscious when I fucking fell off a swing when I was fucking about. But, but yeah. Yeah, liver like Kovalev, exactly. Yeah, that is true, Duck. He's never been dropped by a body shot. Kovalev. That is true. I certainly have. I'll tell you that much. Jesus. Like the first time, I remember the first time. It was like the second time I ever sparred. And I got caught with a straight right to the body. And I kid you not, I felt like my body was devoid of air. Like honestly, I couldn't get up. I couldn't fight it. I couldn't brave it out. I was fucked. My body was like, just it wouldn't respond, man. I was on the floor in the fetal position. Like Jesus, mate, I was fucked. Honestly, I looked like Matthew Macklin against Golovkin. That's what I looked like on the floor, writhing in pain, stuck in the fetal position. You know, I was absolutely fucked. Oh, you got the kidney reference, Unrivaled. I like that. Fair play. You got knocked out by heat stroke, Triple J. I've had heat stroke before, but I've not been knocked out by it. I was delirious, though, when I had heat stroke, honestly. I felt so nauseous as well when I had heat stroke. Horrible, man. When I had heat stroke, it was almost like I was drunk. A similar sensation, but the bad drunk, not the good drunk, the bad drunk. Horrible stuff, man. Horrible. Yeah, Triple J, it's awful heat stroke. The colour just rushes from you. Yeah, I was the same. Like middle of July, and I looked like I just come out of the Antarctic. You know, just white as a ghost. Yeah, it's crazy. Like I said, it's a horrible feeling. Anyway, lads, I'm going to wrap this one up because I've got an early start tomorrow. We've got to go to work fairly early tomorrow. Need to get my beauty sleep. So I think we're going to wrap this one up. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this. I know when I stream there's never any topic, there's never any structure. But yeah, I just fancied, talking some shit, talking some boxing, and yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed it. I will try and make these streams a bit more professional in the future, but right now, what's the point? We'll just have some fun, talk some shit. But anyway, hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Peace.